Our beloved Creator is worthy to be praised. He is the greatest. Our beloved Creator, Shiva, I call upon you to give me clear, concise divine guidance that serves your highest good. It is so. We are vibrating at the frequency of absolute conscious awareness. It is so. See, our beloved Creator is a real man, Daisy. I never saw any furniture at this throne, no altars, no furniture. I found you. Right? So that is why I know I found everyone. That's why I know you are our beloved Creator's greatest treasure. However, I also found our beloved Creator here in his throne room. There's another one. So there's actually 4 sides to the throne. There are 3 sides, and then on top of that is his throne, and then on top of that is his dome. That's why I love him. He loves us, and I adore him. Because no matter the path, he always gave me reason to continue. And I think that is a sign of love. And when I say no matter the path, it was like this kind of nasty stuff. That is nonsense. But it was real for a time. And now the creators of that live with it. Our beloved Creator, thank you for showing us how much you love us through the vengeance that you have demonstrated upon our enemies. Thank you for defeating all our enemies on our behalf. I tell you, what did I say? I said, you are our beloved Creator's greatest treasure. And He is the best, therefore you are the best. Now, how can a supreme Creator let His children be in despair and scarcity and all of that? The wicked brought Him into disrepute, but now, because He did this, that, they are now in that, and this is your portion for the divine brotherhood of man and for merciful. So, and you must know, when our beloved Creator gives us a clean slate, He's not like them now that harass their children, eat them, put them into, you know what they do. No, He lets you know that He loves you. This whole lovely earth here, this is earth here, where the point is aligned with heaven and with Him. I told you nothing can separate you from Him. Now He forgave you. If you're here, it means you didn't engage in witchcraft and you didn't deny Him. If you were here, because you were here, but when we gave them all the karma, merciful came, right? It's next to the heart of our Creator. This is in the heart of our Creator. This is next to it. So at this level, um, appreciate this as best as you can, which means no pedophilia, no rape, no murder, no lying, no stealing. Alright? If you can master that, then you can enjoy this clean slate. So even if you were guilty of this, Judgment Day was 27, 28 August last year, right? You got a clean slate. So, and Merciful has 24 elders. So there are many to advise you on the light and the dark. Mokanani has 12 elders. But here, this is the duality. So, I advise you, if you're struggling to master or overcome any darkness in you, study the elders, learn from them. If they say practice this, try this exercise, do this, do that, do that. You do that because our beloved Creator put that knowledge there for you to consume. You take it in and you process it. And He does this because He is loving. He doesn't only take care that you have a sun and some soil and some water. He also focuses on your development in terms of your intelligence, your emotions, and your soul growth. Right? So He gave us this great clean slate. Now, these ones that wanted to, who did what they did when they did it, right? That's a their problem. They got a lot of problems now. Forever, ever, ever, ever. But you have the love of our beloved Creator who is a real man. He's real. There's he. That's his throne. And this is his dome. So now I call it the dome of Shiva. Because I also have to learn a lot because I didn't even expect it to be so. But this is how much our beloved Creator loves us, because when I say, my beloved Creator, what is this, what is that, and then just by asking that, I receive it. Thank you for our clean slate. So when He gives us a clean slate, you don't forever bring up your old sins and stuff, right? But you can't also now abuse that, you know? Because our Creator, He say you don't abuse it, appreciate it. Now you in the land of milk and honey, right? Which is here, you are the great. In merciful, they are the grateful. And then in Hotel California, they are the non-great. It is what it is. How you gave it is how you get it. Because when our Creator gave you a clean slate, you took it. And those in merciful, they repented for whatever they were coerced into, right? But they must be strong, but you must be happy. The divine brotherhood of man, it is our Creator's will that we love Him, that we love ourselves, and we love others, that we take care of ourselves, we mature, we grow with this, with that. We follow the advice and guidance of the elders, Shaman, Krishna, Buddha, Babaji, Moses, Christ, Rasul, Noah, Job, David, Queen Mary the First, and Jane Holland. Right? Now, my brilliant Creator, show me my life purpose. Maybe it's your purpose to marry someone, or otherwise it's to engage in something. Could be anything. Or maybe engage in telling people about the good news. This is like a big deal. But they've been downplaying it because the G-slate, their serpents, their dragons, their dust, that, right? So witchcraft can no longer affect you. In fact, now they're all exposed because they are now without that dark power, right? But we have our beloved Creator, so merciful as Him, right? Because here is this is Him. I just get to see what I see and hear what I hear, and then engage with our beloved Creator on your life purpose. He will show you. Now, love doesn't go where it's not welcome, right? If you don't ask Him, He's not going to shove it down your throat unless you have a serious life purpose. You know, a tough one. then when the time comes and you must do it, generally in that case, you have a great life until it's time. But the reason you can overcome each and every single challenge is because you experienced the light and dark. And for those who are here, you chose light because you said, no, 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 my Creator, don't that. And the reason others are here is because they experienced darkness, but they repented. Because our beloved Creator is most merciful, most forgiving, and you are souls. Now, yeah, you can see this white glitter, right? This is the stars, what you are made of, your souls. But these little earths and moons here that came from behind the moon, they are reptiles, right? They're not masterpieces. You are the masterpiece. That's why they wanted to corrupt you. Most importantly, they wanted to corrupt your attention. That's why they were completely immoral. So our beloved Creator said, just remind them there what's up. Now the wicked don't like the truth because then they can't deceive and manipulate and tempt and create chaos. So just remember our Creator loves you. Speak to Him. Appreciate your clean slate. Do right where you did wrong. Because you can see clearly, I told you there are three worlds. 1, 2, and 3. And you see, they're not in our Creator's body. They are lost in space. Because how can you be that disrespectful and expect Him to be most forgiving, most merciful? Our Creator's no fool. He's maybe patient. But He's our supreme beloved Creator. Thank you that we are already masterpieces and that you will show us our life purpose when we ask you. While you're in your construction phase, right, working it out, thinking, okay, if our beloved Creator is the best of the best of the best, that means you are the best of the best of the best. And it means you deserve the best of the best. However, the wicked can become very jealous of this. In the old world, I mean, they sabotage you from here to there, right? But using witchcraft. But with that in mind, because we have knowledge of light and dark, right? Uh, don't show your construction until it is complete. If our beloved Creator shows you your life purpose, you complete it. And then, when He says shoot, then you shoot. Then, try it. A whole paradigm shift. Our beloved Creator, thank you for encouraging us to expand our consciousness and to try new things, knowing we're already masterpieces. So if we think we can, then we can. Whereas the wicked told you why you can't, and you this and you that and you that. Our Creator is the total opposite. He says practice makes perfect. Put your mind to it. I love you, I'll help you. I'll show you, but are you willing to bring your part too? Because it's like inhaling and exhaling. It's the most natural thing to co-create with our beloved Creator. He'll never leave His children unattended or unassisted. So he's saying, try it. Be bold, be courageous. You pray about it. And work through whatever shortcomings you had and let it go and begin again. And anyone still shoving old things into your face is a hater. Because others will be proud of you that you are trying to ascend, to become the grandest version of the grandest vision our beloved Creator ever held of you. And they like to tell you who you are not, but our beloved Creator says, this is so. Alright? So if you don't achieve anything, you can't say tomorrow it's because of this one and this circumstance and that circumstance and all that. It's you. You made a choice. Because with our beloved Creator, all things are possible. Alright? Now here, this is about our Creator. Before we go to war, He gives us the victory. Before we attempt something new, then He say, well done. You know, He's like that, man. He give you every reason why you can do it. But He respects your free will. It's one thing to be inspired, it's another thing to act on that. So our Creator is already congratulating you just for trying. You see? Because He believes in you. He made you, you made like Him, right? Right? So now, where your attention goes, energy flows. That's how you create. So there's a sharp focus, not on the shit you caught on yesterday. You either repented or you ask for forgiveness, right? And then you keep it moving. Return to sender is demonic. Christ sent it to the pigs. Growing pains out chicken do it. Now the wicked told us that wrong is right because they were engaged in some reptilian serpent stuff, right? But is this true for you? Do you think that it is demonic to return to sender? Now look here. We in the effulgence, right? We vibrated the frequency of absolute conscious awareness. Anything that tries to penetrate us, just whew, go back to them. I told you that it's a cosmic beating. So it will maybe take a little while to unlearn the the miseducation because they were intentional. This is how they subtly got you to engage in like witchcraft practices, innocently misled. That's why we have merciful. Merciful is for those that succumb to whatever, but our Creator said no, they repented and then now they got to be here. So if you feel afraid of anything like that, you don't return to sender. You just remember how much our beloved Creator loves you because you are already in His effulgence. And merciful is in His light. Right? But this is the world of relativity, light and dark. So don't beat yourself up when you go back into that old habits because I used to say I'm a phoenix rising, meanwhile these fucking things rise from. But it was the re-education of the miseducation for me. Because I'm like that. When I hear the truth, I consider it carefully. And then I say, my beloved Creator, can it be true? Was I saying this, that? Show me the truth. And then somehow I get what I want. I wasn't supposed to draw this card, but here it is. I used to call this the throne of grace. Because when they were using the stuff on me and I can retaliate and I remember, step up to the throne of grace and our beloved vengeance is His. That's how I used to hold it. And now I'm grateful because I got to get to Him. Is what it is. Our beloved Creator, you are great, you are stunning, you are lovely. We love that you love us and we love you too. I was just saying something about justice. When He exacts His vengeance, I retain that, right? When we can go and cut off somebody's head because they're very wrong, but we wait upon the Lord, then this is what we get. That is why we got our justice there. In the land of milk and honey, they got their justice, they got mercy. But here, complete injustice, because how they gave it is how they get it. They had no right to try to control the divine descendants of the Supreme Creator. And He's merciless with them. That's why it was best that we waited. Challenges, How do we redistribute wealth? Because they've caused such an imbalance where all the scales were in their favor. They took everything that they went from there, whoop, down. Greed. Our creator said, don't be greedy, don't be this, don't be that, don't be that. That's why a higher goal than aspiring to be super wealthy is to be comfortable. Because that is when you take care of yourself and your environment. Because the two go hand in hand. Our beloved creator, and then you don't create codependency and like think now you're the Lord, the God of whatever. It's called kindness, graciousness, helpfulness, that, right? You create opportunities for autonomy for others too to be able to generate their own fruits. That is uplifting, empowering, developing. Tell you, a creator's not talking. You got milk and honey, they got mercy, and they got if you. Don't try the cheat. Evidence that our Creator's word is true, His vengeance is His. When we saw all these things happening, and it's like, it's not right, it's unfair, whatever, but because we waited upon Him, our beloved Creator, thank you, you're stunning, you're lovely. What is in the subconscious mind? Subconscious mind, victory over iniquity. There, literally, victory over iniquity. They never got to experience um, the presence of our beloved Creator because they denied Him. Because this happened on the 16th and this happened on the 17th. Because our beloved Creator's timing is perfect. Our beloved Creator, thank you for your divine judgment, the divine justice, and the victory over iniquity. What happened in the recent past? In the recent past, there was a lot of deception. I told you they were misleading. They were even saying our beloved Creator is demonic and our beloved Creator is here to destroy and whatever. But I'm going to say it again. Inherent in the construction of the divine brotherhood of man, which is the will of our supreme Creator, was the destruction of that which was not working. Deception, manipulation, disobedience, chaos. You must be five. So we're fully aware of what happened, who did what, when they did it, how they did it, because, and then this happened. Alright, so it is what it is. So like the divine brotherhood, the ancestors, the elders, everyone that had to be strong at the hands of these savages and barbarians are now vindicated by our beloved Creator. But those that did it were dragged. They were dragged away from you because their descendants were still living their stuff and then they pulled it. I speak like this, but it's another way. It's something like that, right? Okay, what is this? This is what you can expect. I was saying that when you build yourself and you build your environment too, where you create opportunities for those that you help to become autonomous, then you are an anchor because the divine brotherhood of man inherited the earth and everyone is meant to have abundance. That's why you're still here, because they robbed you, right? But they're there because they stole. So this is the outcome for you. Solid, stable, steady, reliable, putting in all the work. You're not afraid of hard work. In fact, you love to see your seeds bloom and your fruit and your trees bear fruit. So that's excellent because that's exactly the level of practicality we need, but aligned with truth. Because when it was aligned with darkness, ultimately they may have gained in the short term, but ultimately they basically executed themselves. Are you feeling? You're feeling like they are competing and all that stuff, right? They're not so happy with it now. And that's because our beloved Creator loves you. He said you deserve the best. He gave you a clean slate and He said you are a masterpiece. Now you got a body and all that, but these dark spirits, they didn't have a body, so they had to do stuff like this to be able to possess you. And not only possession, they actually able to move serpents and dragons and bring it into your physical world, like to assault you. And I have swords, right? So I could defend myself, but it made me think everyone that ended up here were put through hell. They were forced into iniquity. So now I'm thinking about merciful. I'm not talking to a creator, but merciful. Those who like can they come over to the divine brotherhood. But I don't want to say yes because they engaged in stuff that's no. I'm thinking about it, right? But I don't want to create uh, false expectations. But I know it's challenging for you because but you don't give a damn. You're letting them go. This is what's around you. Like I said, man, they stole everything, right? But their lives are empty. And not because their lives are so hollow and shallow, even if they've got every convenience in the world, because being too wealthy robs you of comfort. And I said comfort is above super wealth and whatever. So how can you have like so much money and feel ousted or lost or lacking or because those are the rewards of indulging in iniquity. Because our Creator said, our beloved Creator, what are in the hopes and fears? The divine brotherhood of man. I told you it's comfort. This is home comforts like man. You want to build a home where you feel safe, secure, stable, um, abundant, happy, where you can deal with the giving and taking of life in the most dignified and gracious way, the way our beloved Creator intended. And He said, you deserve the best. Now I'm thinking your life purpose involves building homes or families or positive societal structures to elevate not only yourself but those around you too. Just by instinct, because our Creator takes care of all of us, right? He doesn't say I take care of some and da, 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 da. This is how we reflect. This is how we find our purpose by talking to Him about these kind of things. And if you feel like you've got absolutely no ideas flowing or and you just engage in conversation with Him and then you see opportunities open up. Whereas if you don't take the time to engage in such uh, heartfelt uh, activities, then what do you expect must grow from that? Because we now have evidence that anything done with this intention failed. But here in the land of milk and honey, everything you put your hand to grows. Oh, beloved, every time I get three cards, it is what it is, it is what it is. This is the divine brotherhood of man. And yesterday I said, our beloved Creator gave them mercy, and we inherited the land and they got the mercy, right? They will serve the divine. But we cannot hold If our Creator gave them a clean slate too, right? So we must respect that. We're not here to bring them down, put them down. We can build and grow together, but not on their terms. Only on these terms. We love our beloved Creator with all our hearts, minds, and souls. We love ourselves and others in the same way. Because it's our home. I said, everyone is meant to have abundance. This is our home. Children of the Most High, Creator of heaven and earth and all that is in between. And I can tell you, He is here. This is here. He's got a throne, easy, and He's got a dome. So, for those who have ears, for those who have ears, thank you, beloved Creator, for your divine guidance, and thank you that you love us and that you've given us a clean slate, and that in divine timing you'll share life purpose with us. That we are already masterpieces and we deserve the best. And we co-create with our beloved Creator, not only for ourselves, but for others too. In that way we stay in alignment so that we can advance. We're like a trainman. We must be hooked up together and go in the same direction. You can't, one carriage can't go this way and that way, and one go down and one go up, Synchronized, harmonized. Because our beloved Creator is order and justice and balance. Our beloved Creator is worthy to be praised. He is the greatest. Hallelujah, hallelujah, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar.